A Republic of Artsakh Defense Service serviceman has been wounded. An emergency occurred Sunday at a combat position of the northeastern sector of Artsakh, Shamshan.com reported. Between 6 a.m. and 6:30 a.m., Yerevan resident Hayk Khachadurian, who had been drafted into the army several months ago, was taken to a military hospital with gunshot wounds to the abdomen and under yet unknown circumstances. Arjun Hovanesyan, spokesperson of Armenia's defense ministry, noted on Facebook that Khachadurian is in critical condition. Hovanesyan added that if possible, the soldier will be transferred to Yerevan. The Azerbaijani side on Sunday attempted an infiltration into the Artsakh combat position located on the southeastern sector of the line of contact between the Artsakh-Azerbaijani opposing troops, Hovanesyan also said. As a result of the competent actions by the Defense Army position-holding personnel, the adversary was driven back to its starting positions, leaving one dead body at the neutral zone, he added. The Defense Army did not have any losses. The Prime Minister of Armenia, Nikol Pashinyan, is in Los Angeles. And in New York, the Armenian Prime Minister will attend and address the 74th session of the United Nations General Assembly. On Sunday, he made a speech at the Grand Park in Los Angeles. According to him, it's cool to be Armenian. Together, we need to make being Armenian more and more interesting, because the Armenian people are the people that not only have a great past and a great present, but have a much greater future, and we are building that future together today, he said. As Prime Minister said in Los Angeles, now is the time for the Armenian people to feel their creative power and to set a concrete goal of using that creative power, and that goal can be won. The strong and powerful Armenia and Artsakh and the united homeland. The Prime Minister and his spouse, Anna Hagopian, also attended an official reception on behalf of Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti at the Los Angeles City Hall. Following the official reception on behalf of the Mayor of Los Angeles, the Prime Minister of Armenia met Mayor Garcetti. According to the mayor, Los Angeles and Yerevan are sister cities, and he said they cooperate effectively and attach importance to partnership with Armenia. Pashinyan met also with representatives of the California State and Los Angeles municipal authorities and members of the Los Angeles City Council. The Prime Minister's first meeting was with California Deputy Governor Eleni Kounalakis. The latter welcomed the Armenian Prime Minister's visit to the United States and noted that it will promote the development of the Armenia-California partnership. Meanwhile, Al-Musar defenders held a small protest in Los Angeles near the temporary residence of the Armenian Prime Minister, Nikol Pashinyan. The participants in this picket were holding banners that read, "We are our mountains, no mine as long as we are here." Satari Kazaryan, a 22-year-old resident of Armenia, cries painful crystal tears after being injured. Every day, she takes out up to 50 sharp crystals from her eyes. Russian ophthalmologist Tatyana Shalova claims crystals in the eyes may appear due to genetic or infectious diseases. In a tear, there are proteins, fats, microelements. It has a certain ionic composition. If the salt concentration increases, this causes the acceleration of crystallization, she said. Proteins in tears can also increase their density. According to a specialist, metabolic disorder may also be the cause of this problem. In this case, crystals can form in the liver, kidneys, and settle in organs in the form of salt. The patient, in turn, said she had already consulted doctors, but they could not make an accurate diagnosis. "Now my everyday has turned into hell," she said. Artur Vanetsyan, former director of the National Security Service of Armenia, has responded to Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan's statement in Los Angeles, Hrabarak.am reported. Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan, at the news conference that took place in Los Angeles, again spoke about things he understands a little. Vanetsyan's response reads in particular, "Despite after my resignation, he continues to send people to me with a request to remain silent for a while so that the situation can calm down. Now I see that he is yet again breaking the arrangements and making incomprehensible, in fact populist statements about nothing. It is apparent that Nikol Pashinyan, eager to make a short-term impact on public sentiments, again does not think about the consequences of his words. Can you imagine if I suddenly start speaking about thinking about without consequences?" Vanetsyan wonders. The celebration of Armenia's 28th Independence Day anniversary was held on September 21st. Armenia's second largest city, Gyumri, hosted the main celebrations. But it turns out that thousands of capital city Yerevan residents from among participants in the Independence Day anniversary celebrations had come to Gyumri for the first time. Edward Agajanian, Chief of Staff of the Office of the Prime Minister, noted about this in a Facebook post. In connection with Armenia's Independence Day anniversary, world leaders such as Russian President Vladimir Putin, US President Donald Trump, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani, Chinese Prime Minister Li Keqiang, Prime Minister of Canada Justin Trudeau, and former US Vice President Joe Biden congratulated Armenia. Meanwhile, Burj Khalifa, the highest skyscraper in Dubai, lit up in the colors of the Armenian flag on the occasion of Armenia's Independence Day anniversary. Many Armenians assembled there to see the colors of the flag of their country on this skyscraper.